Good afternoon, and you're welcome to MFM Radio and TV studio right here in the ancient city of Ibadan. And I welcome you to another exciting edition of Burning Issues, where we get to bring to you issues affecting the country and also the opinion of the people on such issues. Okay, so but this afternoon we'll be discussing a case of bullying and harassment in Nigerian schools, most especially Nigerian secondary schools. And the thing is, bullying and harassment in Nigerian secondary schools, even most especially the boarding schools, it has been in existence for a very long time. And this issue of bullying incidents often go unreported or unaddressed due to various cultural, social, and even institutional factors. But the thing is, I think it has taken a new turn because the government are now very active in these issues, and they are taking a quite number of measures to also curb these issues. And like I said earlier, I said these issues of bullying, harassment, and all of that is mostly in Nigerian secondary schools, and most especially boarding schools. And the thing with this bullying is that it often happens where the older students in the school, I mean the seniors in the school, where they want to like exercise their dominance over the younger ones, over the juniors, creating a power dynamic ripe for exploitation through bullying. And in some cases it happens amongst peers, among classmates, where the bully will think that, okay, I'm too old to be in this class, I'm older than all of these people in this class. Okay, that's when he will not be bullying his peer, he will be bullying them, creating fear in them and also bullying them. And I think the cases of bullying in Nigerian secondary school often go unreported due to fear of retaliation. Because if the junior student should report the bully to the school authorities, he or she knows that, okay, after this reporting, there's going to be another trouble. Because if you go and report your senior that is bullying you or harassing you, you know that after you are coming back from that teacher or the school authority, just know that another trouble, another punishment is waiting for you. So I think that is one of the reasons why Nigerian secondary school students don't like want to report their bully to the school authorities. And another one is the lack of trust in the school authorities, because as a student, you know that when you report the bully to the school authorities, they will not do anything to the culprit. So what's not the point of going to the school authorities, to the teachers or whatever? What's the point of going to them to go and report the bully, where you know that, okay, when you go and report so senior to the teachers, to the class teachers, to the principal, the headmaster or whatever, you know that they will not do anything to this student. So you just be like, okay, this is when I go and report, nothing will be, no measure will be taken, no punishment will be given to this bully. So that's when the student will just be like, okay, let me just continue to endure this bully from this student, which is not supposed to be so. And like I said earlier, I said this bully is mostly rampant in boarding schools because I went to a boarding school from GSS1 to SS3, so I know a quite story to this. Because as a senior, then your senior can just walk up to you and be like, okay, Bolaji, open your locker and bring out all your provisions, and you must obey that senior, because if you don't, just know that you are in for punishment and more troubles. So I know that a lot of these things are very true in secondary schools. Okay, so this takes me to the real discussion for today, which is the viral video of a lead British international school in Abuja, where this girl was bullying and slapping her fellow student. And I think almost all of us have seen that video because it's quite popular on social media since I think on Monday or so. Okay, so let's watch a quick snippet of this video.
Hi, and welcome to another episode of The African here. Today we are going to look at outrage over viral video of student being bullied at Abuja Expensive School, British School. Our next user, Moim, is seeking justice for a female student of Leeds British International School, Abuja, which is accomplished by 2 videos. She stated she needed the message to go viral to get justice for the victim. There is a video I'm about to post. I need you guys to help me get this slapped, saying I spoiled our relationship. The post has since generated this.
Okay, so I haven't seen that video. Let's backtrack a bit. And like I said earlier, I said this issue of bullying and harassment in Nigerian secondary school, it has not been started, it does not start today. It has been in existence for a very, very long time. And the worst part was that even now there is the era of social media, phone and all of that you can just video and post online. What of the era that there was no phones and this bullying has been in existence for a long time? That was even when the bullying was very, very serious and very severe, because there was nobody to take a picture of a senior bullying or your classmates harassing you or anything. So that is that's about that. So let's backtrack a bit, because this current issue is not the issue that just surfaced online. There has been a couple of issues. So let's get to the first case. Okay, so I want to make reference to some other bullying videos and harassment in Nigerian secondary school. And like I said earlier, this case of bullying and harassment has been in existence for a very long time. And I think the very first incident I would like to talk about today is the Don Davis bullying and sexual harassment. Okay, this is what happened. I think on December 20th, 2020, there was a video of Mrs. Deborah Okezi, mother to Don Davis, an 11-year-old GSS1 student of Deeper Life High School, who was sexually molested and starved at school's surface on the internet. And in the video, Mrs. Okezi lamented about her son's status, saying that the senior students will remove their boxers and push their legs and hands into his anus, and also when he was served food in the school cafeteria, they will collect his food and not allow him to eat. And when this woman posted this video online that time, the video gathered a lot of attention, following to reaction from the school, from the government, and even online protests. And according to this woman, to Mrs. Okezi, she said her son, Don Davis, was moved from a junior hostel to live with the seniors because he was bedwetting. And at the new accommodation, he was bullied by the senior student, sexually violated, and his meals was taken away from him. And the reason why he had remained silent was because they said if he complained to any school authorities, they would kill him or inflict more injuries on his body. Okay, like I said earlier, I said the school where this guy was, Don Davis, is a Deeper Life Bible Church school. And the owner of the high school involved, they made a video stating that they will be investigating the issue and that appropriate disciplinary action will be meted out to all culprits in this unfortunate act, and also the governor of the state has taken a keen interest in the case at that time. Okay, so when the mother made a video about stating how her child has been, how he has lost weight, this was not how he went to school and all of that. So the school now announced that that Don Davis came to school bedridden, saying that Mrs. Okezie was not the mother of that child. Okay, so let's go ahead to watch the video of what the mother found out about her child.
Now, after they remove you from the hostels, your hostel to senior hostels, and brought you back, who was beating you now? And who, to speak of Mr. Wu, and who again? Who flogged you? When you go to eat, what does he do to you?
You start saying, "Where's my food?" And you not say, "Go and wear your container." You're wearing something that's not good. When I come back, I'll not sit down, food has finished.
And when food finishes, do you complain that there's no food for you to eat?
Yes.
What did they say when you complain?
Not saying that food for me for them to leave it, they say no.
So, as we speak now, till I pick you now, you have not eaten. You have not eaten, eh? And when you talk, they will say they will wound you, you shouldn't tell your parents. Because you were weak in your class, they took you to senior classes, Abi. And what does the seniors do to you? Talk. Don't be afraid, you are at home. All the threats can't work now, you are at home.
They remove my boxers. Do not say, they let go my boxers and remove it. And I tell them to give me all these things to take for you.
Whoever is joining me live this evening, here is my son. This is his first time leaving home to school. He has never left home before to school. This is his first time leaving home to school. 2 months ago, he went to school. He went to school a very healthy boy. I can show his picture when he went to school. He went to school as a chubby boy. I had a dream barely a month where I saw my son. He would just look at me. If I want to look at him, he will turn his face. If I want to look at him, he will turn his face. If I want to look at him, he will turn his face. In that dream, I rushed to the school. They told me that the protocol does not allow me to see. I said I had a terrible dream. And it's his first time coming to Deeper Life High School, Idoro Road. I want to see him. I had a terrible dream. They refused. After much, they brought him out. He wasn't looking this worst. I asked, why is he looking like this? I noticed that the boy was living in fear because he's a boy that talks everything. He talks too much. Please, whoever is watching this video should help me share it until he gets to the right appropriate authorities. It's not easy to muzzle one out together and send a child to school only for the child to return as a skeleton. Look at all his bones. Look at all his bones. This is a chubby striker. I will show his picture when he left for school. As he came back now, I will show his picture. He has been throwing up greenish things. I have videoed him. I will send his picture. Nigerians, please come to my aid. I never knew Deeper Life was strictly for Deeper Life member. I am not a member, but I paid my dues for my child to go to their school. So that day I went after the dream. I now discovered, and I was told that I told them that I would like to have to talk to my son one-on-one. That I wouldn't want to leave this thing this way. I would like to talk to him one-on-one. I took my son into the car. He was afraid. I said, talk to me. He said if he talk to me, that they will kill him. I said in the school, talk to me, I am your mother. Here is the boy the first day he went to school. Here is the boy the first day he went to Deeper Life High School. Here is the boy the first day he entered school. Here is him and here is him now. I want the whole world to see my son The first day he went to Deeper Life High School. I'm not saying that school shouldn't make you lose weight, but not to this extent. Look at him right now. Here is my son. As I speak now, he's running temperature. We have poured water on him and everything. Here is he when he went to Deeper Life High School. Let me show you why I picked him up, while he was throwing up. My son has been throwing up. I just picked him up from Deeper Life High School. I never knew it's only for members. Look at what my son looks like. Everything fully paid. Look at what my son turned out to be. He looks like, I don't know, a skeleton. This boy is a chubby striker. He's a chubby boy. Look at what he's looking like right now. I picked him from school. Look at what he's vomiting.
After that, Mrs. Okezie, after she posted that video that you just watched, after she posted it online, and the school said they would investigate the matter and get justice for the boy and all of that. The next thing they did was they were saying that Don Davis came to the school bedridden, that he was thin when he came to the school, that he was not chubby and all of that, that the mother was lying, and even the mother was not even his mother. Okay, so Mrs. Okezie now posted the before and after of the boy. She posted it online, and she now says she will go as far as doing DNA to prove that she's Don Davis' mother. After the back and forth between the mother and the school and all of that. Okay, so the update to this story was that Uyo Magistrate Court in Akwa Ibom State, they charged the Deeper Life High School principal, Mrs. Ndidi Solomon, and 4 others for unlawfully and indecently assaulting Don Davis. They were all accused of involvement in the molestation, starvation, and sexual abuse of the GSS1 student of the institution, which is Don Davis. Also giving an update on her Facebook page, Mrs. Okezie, she said the court remanded the principal of the school, the vice principal, the housemasters, and more other persons. And she also disclosed that the judge ruled that the 2 accused minors, that is the students that were bullying Don Davis, that they should be tried in a juvenile family court. And I think that's a very good one from the government, and I think that's the help of social media in this our century, because if the woman have not posted that video and all of that, people will not come out to like seek justice for this boy. They will not come out to say, okay, this boy deserves his justice and all of that. Okay, so let's look at another incident of bullying in Nigerian secondary school. I think sometime in 2021 December, there was a video of a 12-year-old boy that was written in pain in the hospital, and the boy was identified as Sylvester Uromoni, and he was a pupil of Dowen College, a boarding school in Lagos. And after a few days after the video went viral and all of that, the boy died. And Sylvester's father claimed that he had sustained internal injuries after he was beaten by a fellow student who bullied and tried to get him to join the court. Sylvester's father accused 5 pupils of the school of killing his son. He claimed that the pupil bullied his son to death after he refused to join a secret court. He claimed his son named this pupil before he passed out. Let's watch a video of his father.
What happened when I called the housemaster, Mr. Ahmed? He now said, slide. Sylvester Uromoni Jr. said he fell while playing football. Yeah, are you sure? So when the boy went to the school to pick him that Tuesday, the boy said this one is beyond 4. that the whole body, if you even want to carry it, it couldn't move. If you want to carry it anywhere you touch, you'll be shouting. And he will open his mouth, put his hand here. Then what happened? The mouth here started having sign of peeling. You know, like when fire burns somebody, immediately it will not peel to that red color, whatever. It will look dark first. Then finally will now peel up. That was the beginning. In the night, nobody will sleep. You have to carry it to toilet. If you want to win, you carry it. Anything, then you will turn in. He'll be telling you, press here, press my chest, my throat. Some more will say, hey, my back, turn my leg. Wait, carry the leg small. He will be shouting. Every part of his body. The school said, you have fracture in your leg. This fracture in your leg now turn to every part of your, including your mouth, inside your tongue, your throat. Okay. He told us that he didn't play ball. He didn't go to any field. That he was in his room with his mates, sleeping on his bed in the evening. But he didn't give us the time. But he said it was in the night. These boys walked into that hostel, the junior students hostel.
It's the same hostel, just their room.
Okay, yes, it's the same hostel, eh?
Yes.
It's just their room, separate room.
Yes.
Okay. They walked into their room, they put off the lights. He was lying on his bed. They started beating him. With belt. They beat him, then he fell from his bed. They started mashing with a leg. So that all these places that are paining him is as a result of those bruises. He said nobody, he did not play ball with anybody. Then at the end, they gave him something to drink. He did not know what they gave to him to drink. According to him, they said, they tell all the rest people, maybe whether they send them out or they gather them in one place, that we do not act. He said, if we not talk, we'll kill all of you. If they ask you, tell even the school people, say you were playing ball, say you fall. They threaten them. So the children said, we will not talk, we will not talk. So up till this time, it's because of that threat that made him not to say this thing until that Monday.
What I know is that the police, they are already doing their investigation. We'll get the outcome of the investigation. Let them do their job. What I want is, I want justice for my child. That's just all. Just pray for us. Nigerians are praying for us. Join them and pray for us. I know you are doing that. Thank you. See you again.
Falling ill in school, Darwin College in Lagos. The parents and the school have been in a legal battle over the actual cause of death since then. And the father, after getting results of the coroner inquest, decided to bury his son today. The body of the boy arrived at the Warri Jetty en route to Ogbejo for a burial at the Oromone family house, where family members, government officials, human rights activists, student unions, and close friends.
As young as he was, he helped lots of adults by telling their stories.
A brief biography about the young man revealed his humanitarian side as the clergyman emphasizes the need to live an impactful life.
He took care of people's problems, even at a tender age like that.
Senior Advocate of Nigeria, Femi Falana, praised the tenacity of the parents in their quest to pursue the case, and he assured justice will be served despite being in court for over 2 years for the case.
We are not here to mourn, but to honor the deceased and in solidarity with the parents who are bereaved. One thing we have learned from the family is that it's not just enough for you to regret the loss of your son. You must also insist on knowing the cause of the death of your son. Not to bring back your son, but to ensure that it does not happen to the children of other people.
And as NANS, we are equally demanding for justice. We want a thorough investigation.
The body of Oromoni Jr. was later buried amidst tears, but for the father, his pledge to his son to get justice is a motivation to continue the fight.
When he died out on the 30th of November 2021, I saw the body and I promised him I'm going to find justice for him for 30 years if God keep me alive. 2 years and 2 months gone. The reason why I decided to bury him now, because I've gotten the record of proceedings from the courts. I know that I can proceed from there. I want Nigerians to know that this boy did not die natural death. They brutalized him, they poisoned him. So it's not a natural death. That's what I
Okay, so after watching that video, the father of this Sylvester, he claimed that his son told him that he was bullied by the students of the school, and the management insisted that he was never a victim of bullying and that he was injured during a football match. However, the management of Dowen College claimed that an employee of the school informed it on November 12 that Sylvester was injured during a football match with his fellow student, and he was not a victim of bullying. The school also added that he was immediately treated by its in-house nurse and seemed to be fine initially, but the next day he complained of the pain. And what followed the issue was a legal back and forth between the school management and the parent, who insisted that their son opened up to them about being bullied before he died. And the recent update to this case was that in April 2024, a Lagos coroner, Michael Kadri, ruled that Oromoni suffered an avoidable pain due to parental and medical negligence. He also exonerated the school of negligence and the students accused of bullying this disease. And with that, we'd like to go on a short commercial break, and when I come back, I'll continue from the discussion, for the main discussion for today, which is the viral video of a student of Lead British International slapping a fellow student. That is when we will continue our discussion from when I come back from this short break.
The Asian Hotels and Conference Center is one and only event place with a clear difference and tasteful excellence here in the Asian city of Ibadan. For your next and upcoming event, whether marriage engagement, wedding reception, anniversaries, conferences, seminars, or birthday, the Asian Hotels and Conference Center is affordable and fully equipped with all imaginable ultra-modern facilities for your total convenience without headache, security, power, environment, parking space, and royal service by their staff. All roads lead to the Aces Hotel and Conference Center today at number 2.5 Ijokodo Akbate Akufo Road at KAREEM, Ibadan. For booking and more information, call 080-8746-7420, 080-9744-1898, or 080-2869-0012. The Aces Hotels and Conference Center, where comfortability speaks in words.
Ìgbà tó tó bá ní ṣe báyọ̀ ọba gbọ́migbọ́mi, kọ̀ǹkọ̀ tó tún kọ̀ǹkọ̀ ní ṣe ọba wọn lálẹ́ odò. Ó jẹ́ tìròyìn tó kojú owó, orin tó dùn ún gbọ́ létí, àṣà, ẹ̀fẹ̀ àtàwọn ọ̀rọ̀ ìṣítí lọ́lọ́kanjọ̀kan. Ìkànnì AIMFM rédíò. Ọba ló jẹ́ láwùjọ rédíò.
ènìyàn mi lọ́kùnrin àti lóbìnrin lọ́mọdé àti lágbà orúkọ mi ni olóyè dr olóyè tàìmọ́ ìdánilọ́lá mẹ́fà mo ń fi àsìkò ìrọ̀yìn wípé kẹ́ máa gbọ́ AIMFM radio and TV nígbà gbogbo torí pé ẹ máa kọ́gbọ́n bẹ̀ ẹ máa nímọ̀ ẹ máa lóye gbogbo ìgbà títẹ́ fi ń gbọ́ wọn ní ti títẹ́ fi ń mú wọn gbé fọ́ ẹ máa gbọ́ wọn ẹ máa ṣe iṣẹ́ tí yín náà ló di sẹ́fẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ ẹ ṣe púpọ̀ mo dúpẹ́ àti.
nípa iléeṣẹ́ àdúgbò iléeṣẹ́ olùfọkàntán iléeṣẹ́ Samite Multimedia Concept tó ń jẹ jẹ́jẹ́ tó dà wọ́n ní ká máa ṣe àwọn ẹ̀rọ kọ̀ọ̀kan bíi àwọn amúléwò yòówù bíi fresh customized wardrobe mọ́ọ̀dì tó ṣe é sí ìgbóná láti dúró ẹ̀rọ lẹ́yìn ìfowópamọ́ customized t-shirt àti àwọn ṣẹ́ẹ̀tì ìrọ̀rùn ọ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan iléeṣẹ́ Samite Multimedia Concept wà ní ọjà àmọ́lá ní Ìbàdàn ẹ lè wá sórí 08071186599 tàbí ẹ̀sìn wọn lójú òpó ìbánidọ́rẹ̀ẹ́ Facebook ọ̀bádùn Samuel lórí Instagram @ostamite lójú òpó X @ostamite Multimedia Concept àgbèrè rẹ̀ ṣíṣe lọ́wọ́ tiwa.
Fresh, I begin or I become dead.
Welcome back from that short commercial break. And in case you're just joining us, this is Burning Issues. Streaming live from AIMFMTV and TV studio right here in the Asian city of Ibadan. And Burning Issues is that program where we get to talk about trending issues affecting the country and also the people's perspective or opinion on such issues. But today we are discussing the case of bullying and sexual harassment or harassment in Nigerian secondary schools. And here we are in the last issue of discussion for today, which is the viral video of a student of Lead British International School in Abuja slapping a fellow student. Okay, so let's record that for a couple of days now. There has been multiple videos of students of the school assaulting their fellow students, and this video went viral on social media on Monday. And in one of the videos, a group of female students were seen eating another female student on her cheek while she sat there helplessly. And in another video, the same girl was standing helplessly as another student hit her multiple times. And in all the videos, this girl being assaulted was quiet and took all the eating without retaliating. Okay, so let's watch a couple of videos to get a sense of what really happened.
Being slapped repeatedly by another female student while asking.
Welcome to Celeb Vibes, where we keep you updated. This is the trending, which let's watch out this video and see what you have to see.
Okay, so after the video, that's not the only video that emerged from that school this week. Also in another video posted on Tuesday, some male students in the school uniform, lead British International School uniform, are seen surrounding another boy who appeared to be in a casual attire. A student slapped the boy who was on his knee, and then some of the other boys who were gathered appealed to stop the bullying from further harming the boy who was later carried away. And in a statement signed by the head school, Abraham Ogunkombi, he noted that the school has initiated an investigation and appointed a dedicated team to conduct a thorough inquiry on the matter. Mr. Ogunkombi said the team is currently gathering information, including the review of the video footage and interviewing witnesses to understand the full scope of the incident and identify the immediate and remote causes. He also added that the school has also reached out to the families of both the perpetrators and the victim to offer them counseling and disciplinary measures as appropriate. Okay, so amid all this back and forth and all of that, the shutdown of the school was issued on Tuesday by the Minister of Women's Affairs, Uju Kennedy Ohaneye. She said the school will be closed down for 3 days. And so my question this afternoon is, how can we bring an end to bullying going on in our secondary schools in Nigeria? Because this issue of bullying, like I said when I started this program, I said it's not just a recent thing that is just happening. The fact that this issue of bullying has been reoccurring is because we are now in the century of social media and phones, where the people can just take videos and all of that. But this issue of bullying has been in existence even when there was no phones in secondary school and all of that. So my question is, how can we bring an end to this bullying happening or going on in our secondary schools? And the thing is, the fact that these cases that are posted on social media, this is what we get to see. What of the cases behind closed doors? What of the cases that never made it to social media? Or the children that are not even bold enough to discuss with their parents about the bullying and harassment that they are going through in their school? Okay, so I think the public relation officers of the FCT Education Secretariat, Kabiru Musa, he also confirmed that the school has been shut down by the Minister of the Women's Affairs. Okay, so let's get to watch the video where the girl, Namtira, the girl that was assaulted, where she explained how they bullied her to the Minister of Women's Affairs and how her father gave them a series of demands before 48 hours. If not, they will fail the legal action. Let's watch the video.
One is not around. One not in school. Why won't the parents bring her? The school should make sure that they are here.
And those of us that yes, members.
Why yes? No. Nigerian let everybody know.
It's not closed because
that will try.
Don't
hide anything. Don't hide anything.
Somebody is hiding anything. Excuse me, all parents and
listen to me. What I am here is to represent Nigeria.
Yes.
Concerning this girl and what concerns all parents. Who's staying down? But as far as I'm here, let us decide how are we going to sort this issue out concerning this girl and what she has gone through. Which, like I said, 80% for
so this has already
expelling the child. How can you expel the child and the school will be relaxed and nothing happens? No.
Are you understanding? No, there must be a price. The school must pay a price for this, so that next time you will be more careful for it not to happen. Yes.
I think for decisions that other
locations.
I think
no, he has to get you. Are you not part of this school?
I'm not part of this.
Okay, are you a parent?
Yes, I'm a parent.
Okay.
I think for any disciplinary measure
will be taken between the school and government should be. Either you invite them to the office, that properly. But it's after investigation, so that you will have, on account of first hand you have come to see. Yeah. So if the panel takes a decision, they must inform you. Okay. And then you will say that, Leslie, this is what is supposed to be, because you came here and it was carried out. Yes. Because even the father had told us what his position was. Yes. But we had to. What is the father's position? Let's hear from him. Let's hear from him. Because Nigerians want to know what he has decided to do.
I gave them 48 hours to take a decisive decision against the perpetrators of this act. That is one. Secondly, my daughter will not be in the same school, the same class with these children.
Exactly.
And the 48 hours I gave them, I said, if that has not happened, I am going to go further to make sure my daughter gets justice.
Definitely supported. And Federal Minister of Women Affairs, we are backing you.
For record purpose, as a parent to one of their companies, we abide by whatever.
No, then what about the school?
I'm not saying as a parent.
What about the school? The parent has said something. Okay, listen, thank you so much. What you said, I'm sure they will do it. Against the school?
I'm talking to you.
No. We just spoke about the children. What about the school? What about the school? What about the school? What about the school?
Because me about something, and we went to the talk shop. When we went to the talk shop, she was asking me questions, and when she started asking me questions, she was slapping me. After that, a staff from talk shop came out, and he asked what happened. And then after he now let us to go, then he took me to the cafeteria by one corner. Then she now started slapping me again with Fayiha.
The decisive decision against the perpetrators of this act. That is one. Secondly, my daughter will not be in the same school, the same class with these children.
Exactly.
And the 48 hours I gave them, I said, if that has not
Okay, so I think that's that about the cases of bullying that we have to talk about on today's edition of Burning Issues. And in my own opinion, I think what the school authorities can do to curb bullying and harassment, sexual harassment in secondary schools is that they should implement policies. They should set down rules and regulations that any student guilty of bullying or harassing the other student, then this is kind of punishment that this person will undergo and all of that. And I think they should also encourage reporting. When a student comes to the school authority to report that so person beats me, so person is bullying me and all that, they should investigate the matter thoroughly. They should not say, okay, just go without doing anything. And I think to the parents, there should be like a clear communication between you and your children. Let them be free to talk to you about anything. Let them be able to express themselves about whatever thing that they are going on. And with that, we have come to the end of today's edition of Burning Issues. Thank you for staying with me here today, and my name is MOBOLAJI KAREEM. Thank you for listening. Good afternoon once again.